Hi, and welcome to the Canceled News. I'm Adam Yenser, and unlike CNN's Dana Bash, I am not going to say Harry Balls on the air. Damn it, I said it.
Elon Musk, who apparently has adopted the alias, at least he changed his social media handle to Harry Balls.
Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I promise I really do read each and every one of your comments until I get bored and feel like, all right, I've probably read enough comments. And come see me live. I'll be opening for one of my all-time favorites, Yakov Smirnoff, at the Funny Bone in Orlando, February 20th, and Porky's in St. Cloud, February 21st. I'll also be headlining Deerwood Castle in Jacksonville, February 22nd, and I'll be at the Slow Comedy Festival in California, February 27th to March 2nd. Now, here's what's in the news. Several hostages were released by Hamas this week, but appeared gaunt and malnourished, suggesting they were mistreated in captivity. I'm sorry, that last one is Tom Brady at the Super Bowl. I'm not sure why that's in there. It's an honest mistake. His eyes look so tired, maybe because his wife has that new baby at home. Not their home, but the jiu-jitsu instructor's home. Super Bowl 59, of course, was held at the Superdome in New Orleans on Sunday, and the entire country was paying attention, except the Kansas City Chiefs. Their first half score would have been exactly the same if they really did let Taylor Swift draw up their plays. Kanye West appeared in a self-shot Super Bowl ad for Yeezy.com, which then sold only a white t-shirt with a swastika on it, which is horrible. What kind of idiot would ever buy that? You get one drop of spaghetti sauce on there and it's ruined. Kendrick Lamar drew mixed reactions for his Super Bowl halftime show. Some people loved it, some people hated it, but what a lot of people may not have understood is that the entire thing was meant as a diss to rival rapper Drake. For instance, the song Not Like Us contains the line, "Drake, I hear you like them young," a reference to Drake's alleged underage relationships. Kendrick's necklace had a lowercase a, referring to Drake dating A minor, and Kendrick performed his halftime show on DeGrassi, while Drake got his start on DeGrassi. I'll try to explain more of the symbolism throughout the episode. Following Trump's executive order, Google Maps officially changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. They also changed Rosie O'Donnell to Big Fat Slob and Yosemite National Park to Yosemite.
Yosemites.
But honestly, I'm not sure this was a good idea. Now that it's the Gulf of America, the entire east coast of Mexico can just wade into the water and start popping out anchor babies. For the first time ever, a black sea devil anglerfish was caught on video near the ocean's surface. Now, they rarely come to the surface and usually only live in the deep, dark depths of your nightmares. Fun fact, the female anglerfish is much bigger than the male, giving it the largest sexual dimorphism in the animal kingdom, alongside the praying mantis and Tom Holland and Zendaya. The Breakfast Club podcast, hosted by Charlamagne the God, had to bring in a couch to accommodate plus-size rapper Dank Demoss. When she got up, they found 6 TV remotes that were stuck in her folds from other couches. After the Breakfast Club, Dank Demoss left to do the brunch, lunch, dinner, and dessert clubs. Speaking of rappers, 2 other digs at Drake that occurred in Kendrick Lamar's halftime show were the cameos by SZA and Serena Williams, both of whom are Drake's exes. Kendrick also said, "I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue," a reference to the fact that Drake tried to sue him for calling him a pedophile. Interestingly enough, Drake himself has also been sued by other artists who claim he stole samples of their music without permission. Now, why you would want to take credit for writing one of Drake's songs is beyond me, but they sued him. And stay tuned, because I'm going to get to the most sinister part of Kendrick Lamar's hidden message in just a bit. In response to Trump's proposal to acquire Greenland, thousands of Danes signed a petition to get Denmark to buy California. They've already started colonizing Solvang. After a recent fall, Mitch McConnell was seen in a wheelchair wearing a fracture boot, but at least this time, he didn't need to reboot. An AI program was used to show what Whitney Houston would look like at 61 if she had beaten drugs. And here's what Bobby Brown would look like if he had beaten Whitney Houston. It's just the way he actually looks. Now, in order to understand the real hidden meaning behind Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, you have to know some background about Drake. See, Drake grew up in Canada and had a very privileged upbringing with deep roots in the entertainment industry. His father was a drummer for Jerry Lee Lewis. He got an acting agent and became a child star at the age of 15. One of his uncles was songwriter Teenie Hodges, who worked with Al Green on songs like Take Me to the River. And his other uncle was Larry Graham, who played with Sly and the Family Stone. Now, did you catch that? One of his uncles, Teenie Hodges, wrote Take Me to the River, the song that is sung by Big Mouth Billy Bass. Except Teenie Hodges died in 2014, meaning all of Drake's wealth and success doesn't come from his own talent or music, but from the millions of dollars in residuals he's inherited from Big Mouth Billy Bass. And look at this. Kendrick was wearing flared jeans, which are wide open at the bottom. What else is wide open? A bass's big mouth. Samuel L. Jackson was dressed as Uncle Sam. It was Drake's uncle who wrote the Big Mouth Billy Bass song. One of the teams was the Eagles. Eagles live by rivers. Big Mouth Billy Bass sings Take Me to the River. And the whole thing was watched by Taylor Swift, who, after sleeping with all these men, probably smells like what? A stinky old bass. Kendrick Lamar was trying to warn you that every time you're tempted to push this shiny red button, you're giving a few cents to notorious song thief and known pedophile Drake. At least I think that's what Kendrick Lamar meant. I mean, I don't know. I'm not black.